Hello, this is Fat Mike Guy, and this is a commentary for what I think in my head is one of the most infamous videos, Oil Burning Henry. And it's infamous to me because I just never finished it. You see Henry. That smoke effect was I couldn't do it in iMovie or in InShot, which is the app I use to edit my videos. So they use a separate app for it, and there's my custom Diesel 10 that I want to feature. This video came apart by an idea that I got from an Unlucky Tug video. He mentioned something about oil burning engines, and I joked to one of my friends, my friend Joey, who always edits my scripts now. Oh yeah, what if we made Henry oil burning? Again, I remember seeing in the Paul's Vids video where he made Henry electric. And I'm thinking he's been through a lot. His engine body has changed so much. And in my head, I started thinking about a third part to the Henry feeling bad saga, where he's gone from not being able to steam well to now making a conscious choice to change himself for the planet because he cares about the trees so much. And this is I think I got the idea from season 7 episode What's the Matter with Henry, where he's it's the first time he's feeling bad for himself. He's feeling bad since he got repaired. I'm thinking how that would affect him as a character. And I love Edward, and I feel the scene was supposed to show Henry's just doesn't want to accept it. Kind of how it was in What's the Matter with Henry. Remember, I wrote the script for half of the video, and basically what you guys see in the video is what ended up being the final script. Oh, there's the Family Guy gag. I think I want to do more comedy like that in the future. I think looking back on my previous works, I want to go less with dramatics. So still really solid. A green screen shot. I didn't think it would work because I don't have the trees. I don't have the materials to make such a big set. So I'm glad it all came together in the end. Yeah, the green screen shots are fun. I found a way to make them better over time, as you might have seen with Thomas Percy and the Spill. Oh, there's the flashbacks. Those were fun to do. It's an editing error. Henry's tunnel is also fun to make. If you guys can notice, let's go back. If you guys can notice, it's just cardboard. It's just a sheet. You could see everything behind it. That would have been so big to build. I'm just glad I was able to get the front of it done. I thought this was so cool when I came up with it, to get the Ringo dialogue. Henry remembering his own words. I think this was the shot that inspired Henry being the main character as well. I remember I just had the viaduct out one night. I was filming a bunch of scenes for, I think it was the James and Emily video. And I just quickly, I was I can do more with this. And I think in the future I might film a whole video on the viaduct. Because I barely use it. It only ever gets used in short shots. And it's the biggest hassle for me to ever film with. That viaduct, it's so big. And it's also falling apart, and I might have to remake it or fix it. I think now, if I made it now, I wouldn't have the marker shits or the residue from the hot glue on it. Anyways, I like this scene. This is really the big culmination of everything. I remember when I showed this to my friends, they're like, "Oh, it's really dramatic." I might do more morphing of the faces. I've been really on a Diesel D199 kick recently. I might try more for the faces around more in the next video. Oh, the narrator, Hudson. I heard his voice in one of my classes. And one day I just asked him, like, hey, do you want to be in this? And he was like, reluctantly, like, yeah, okay, fine. I was trying to go for the Alec Baldwin Dramatics Season 5 type narration. Oh, the cab. Oh, that took me, like, I remember it's like, I needed a cab view. And I didn't make it to scale. The scale's terrible. It's too big for any of the figures I have, but, like, I built it. And I don't know if I still have it. I think I might have thrown it out. But it was a good prop. It was a really good prop I made. I remember I used like construction paper, I used like all this cardboard, and the interior is so good. It's like shitty, but like it worked well for what I needed with it. There's like the Thomas reorchestrated track as well. This plot's so contrived as well. This is the pen that I used to move the figures. So yeah, like it's meant to parallel his first crash. It's really contrived, but I still like it. You see it. Yeah. It's a crash. I loved filming this crash. This crash was so much fun. It's dramatic, and you have the Rocky in the back. Like, this is Henry's lowest point. I never filmed a good engine POV before, like, from a crash, so I just had my camera there. I was, like, moving it with my hand. And obviously this is where it ended. So the story from here would have gone... I think I still had a bit of the script for this written where Henry would have been given the choice between being fixed and being fully restored to his original form, or being turned into an oil-burning engine, because at the same time there'd be like some railway enthusiasts willing to invest in it. Henry makes a choice to switch, and there would be a big, like, the rest of the episode would be about his struggles with his change, because the oil-burning engine, like, his body would have completely changed. He would have been, like, all oil-burning engines have their own problems. He would have, like, struggled to steam. He would, obviously, his tender would have been different, had a whole design done, and, like, in the concept art you show at the end, like, that would have been the idea. Like, it would have given him whatever, I forgot the name, what the Flying Scotsman has, the windshields, and his tender would have been covered up with clay. And I had like a few scripts. I had like ideas. This is the first time I wrote a script for a video as well. I would have had him interact with, I think, with Skarloey. I do actually have a bunch of shots from what would have been later in the video filmed, like, with the actual oil-burning Henry model, like, filmed for that story. And a lot of it, like, I've kept. Actually, recently reused 2 shots, I think, from that shoot for the music video I made. It's just a whole compilation of a bunch of footage that I had laying around. And it was nice to actually be able to use that for once, because I thought I would never get to do that again. And it would culminate in, like, a way similar to, like, James and Emily, where, like, he had to, like, make a choice whether, like, to stay in the shed or to go and take an important train out. I think at the end of the day, like, the script wasn't going in the way I wanted it to, and it was taking too much time. And I had, like, this whole part filmed, so I just edited it up quickly and got it out. I think it was for the better. That art I did, yeah, of Henry, like he would have created too much steam in the tunnel, been like coughing on the way out. At the end of the day, the story wasn't working out, but like I liked it. Like I still think there's a good idea there. I think I'm shifting my writing styles to go into the future. I'm currently working on something with Edward and like early Sodor, and like it's shorter and it's something I can get done way faster, and like not having to spend months in between videos and balancing that with classes. So yeah, this video is still really fun to make though. Like, you guys like it, like just let me know in the comments. This is it. Oil Burning Henry wasn't finished. If you guys want any content like this in the future, let me know in the comments. Please subscribe. And thank you.